Okay, so nice deep breathing. It's either having your hand on your chest or your tummy, or you can have it just by your side, wherever you feel is more comfortable for you. So you're taking a deep breath in through your nose, and then you're holding for 3 seconds, and then an exhale through your mouth, similar to last week's. So deep from the tummy. Okay, where you can, you're going to try the 4 seconds. Okay, where you can, we're going to try for the 5. Okay, one more. Okay, and relax. Now open your eyes. Okay, so we're going to move on to either seated or standing cardio first, and then we're going to either come onto the floor or come onto the chair. Oh, I think there might have been a notification. Okay, fun and games. We're supposed to be relaxing here. Okay, so the first one is your march with a shoulder rotation, or we can do this seated. Okay, so 10 seconds forward, 10 seconds back, or if you want to just stick with a march, that's fine. So 3, 2, and 1, off we go. And back the way. And rest there. So next we're going to body weight squat. So feet outside the hips, head and chest up. So you've got this unsupported or the supported or advanced a bit more, and sit to stand. Okay, off we go. So sitting all the way into heels, head and chest up. Breathe out as you stand. Breathe in as you lower. Whatever range of movement's comfortable for you. 5 more seconds. Okay, so new one here. So feet opposite direction from the hand. Windmill, and then over here. So going to 10 seconds on one, and then switch 10 seconds in the other. Or you can stick with the torso rotations. Okay, so 3, 2, 1. So a little side bend, and then come up to standing. Feel it down the sides, the inner thighs. keep the hand up high, or feel it's too much, bring your hand on your hips. Okay, and then switch feet the other direction. Bring that down and then recenter. Little bend in the back of your knee. And relax there. So 10 seconds and then back from the top. So the march with the shoulder rolls. So we're going in 3, 2, and 1. You've done seated as well. And back away. So you get a full rotation to your shoulders. And 10 seconds rest. So then we've got our squats next, where you're sit to stand or supported. 3, 2, and 1. Off we go. Nice and controlled. I keep my hands up here. If you're more comfortable here, that's absolutely fine. This helps me to keep my chest up and squeeze the shoulder blades back and down if my hands are a little bit higher. Alternatively, you can use the support. That's 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so we've got your windmills or torso rotations. So we've got hand here or here. So a little bend, push the bum out to the side, and then recenter. Off we go. So have your hand coming on the inside of your leg. Okay, and then position your feet first. Other hand on the inside. Again, advance, hand up. Good. And relax there. Okay, you give yourself 15 seconds or so just to get into position. So seated, chair or standing. So I'll go over the exercises while you're doing this. So you've got open and closing of the chest here, or seated, or on the floor. So we've got the floor kind of open and close here. Okay, so we're going to get going and we're almost there. I'll wait till everybody's sorted before we get going. So 10 seconds. So 60 seconds working, 20 recovery, 3, 2, 1. So really open up the chest, squeeze the shoulder blades together, round the back, chin to chest, separate your shoulder blades. Breathe in, fold forward a little, arch the back. Really feeling that through the spine, upper arms, shoulders. Really squeeze the shoulder blades back and down when you elevate your chest. And then pull away your shoulder blades, create the upper arch. So another 20 seconds. That's 5. And relax there. 20 seconds recovery. Okay, I've went the other way. So staying here, so this time you're going to do internal, external rotation. So you're just placing your hands behind. It says we're going to start on all fours in an hour. So that one's first. Okay, then 3, 2, 1, off we go. So we've got internal, external on the floor. So abductor and adductor on standing. Here or supported. So tap in the inside, recenter, and then tap with the other side. So you've got the standing one where your leg is going side to side. So that's my standing version. I'll open up the hips. Knee side to side. Okay, and relax there. So then we're going to go on all fours for the next one. So hands underneath shoulders, knees underneath your hips. So you're going to go threading the needle. So you're scooping your hand under and then rotate and lift up. Okay, and so that's on the other side. So you'll do halfway, you'll do the other side. And then we've got this one here, standing or seated. So 3, 2, 1, off we go. So keeping the hips up high when you bring your shoulder towards the floor and feel a rotation through your spine. So when I tell you halfway, switch sides. So it's a rotation through the spine. Okay, halfway. So we've got upper body clams here. And 20 seconds rest. So staying on all fours. You're going to put one foot out to the side and you're going to lean forward and back here. Again, we're going to change halfway, so that's forward and back, side to side. Standing options, you're going to do more leg swings forward and backwards. Okay, we're going, off we go. So foot out to the side and you're leaning back and then forward. And open up with the hips. Feel you can go a little bit deeper, that's range. You're doing the standing, it's forwards and backwards with the legs. Okay, change sides. Take your time coming in. $15 more seconds. Stretching that out to the side, lean forward and back. And relax there. So next, we're going to be more of a low lunge position here. So what you're going to do is doing a bit of a knee roll. You can have a little bit of support there. And then the other side. Or tentatively, we're going to do this standing or on the chair here. Okay, going in 10 seconds. So we've got rotate, I wish I got my mat. So a bit of rotation to the hips and your knees. Off we go. So you can place one hand on the floor, feel it's better, more support. So feeling a bit circles around the hips and the front knee. Just a little bit of pressure, don't try and put too much on the joints, just to help guide. Okay, change direction. And take your time coming to the other side. So I often kind of sit myself up, then take my time coming in. Starting off slow, circles. Take your time coming in. Let's open up the hips. Again, you can support more upright. Last few seconds. And relax there. So the next one is, the next few are going to be on the floor. So we're going to do pelvic tilts. So tailbone under. So take your time coming on and over. Tailbone in and under. So pelvic tilts. Again, this can be done on the chair or standing. So lying on your back for the next 3, forward and back. Okay, 3, 2, and 1, off we go. So tailbone under, tailbone away. So those deep core muscles that you're working, connecting muscles around the hips. So this one's a really small movement, doesn't need to be big. It's great if you've got lower back issues. Or just build up core strength. 15 more seconds. And relax there. So lying on your back, staying lying on your back, you're tapping for your hands. Hope you can't see me from here, or again you can use the wall here, or again on the chair. So tap it, feel the rotation through the shoulders. So stay lying on your back, ready, or the wall, off we go, or the chair. So tap. So lean right against, keep that head and chest up. So you're thinking tall posture. And when you're on your back, again, just make sure the back is supported. So your back of your shoulders are on the floor, your hips are on the floor. And really push your core into the floor. Over halfway. If it does get too much, just drop your hands if you're doing the standing option. Have a wee shoulder rotation, and then maybe focus on one side and then control it down into the other. 10 more seconds. Okay, stay in line on the floor option. We have got hands together over to one side and then the other, clasped together. Seated or standing, you've got more of a reach and extend here. So you've got reach and rotate and reach. Or you've got on the floor, side to side. So rotate and reach. Halfway. Last exercise. Last few seconds. So look over that back hand when you reach at the back. And rest there. Okay, that's us done a full circuit of exercises. So take a wee drink if you need to. Take your time if you're on the floor just to roll onto your side and then gradually come up to seated. take your time while I explain. So we've got 60 seconds working and 15 recovery. So that's 5 seconds off your initial time. Kind of jumbled up some of the exercises, but I'll go with the plan that's in here. So originally I said say all fours, but I did to the seated ones first. So we'll do all fours, then seated, and then on your back this time round. How did we find that? Okay? Did you feel like flowing a bit better? Kind of? Okay. So yeah, so either all seated or all standing. I would jump onto the floor if you were kind of seated or standing, or all on the floor. So the first one I get in is the open and closing the chest, okay, and then it'll be all fours for threading the needle, half and half. Do you want to keep the same timings of what we did? So that's 16:20, or for option 1 or option 2. 16:15. 1, 16:20, 2, 16:15. Sorry, I can't see Liz and Haley. Right, okay. And Amanda, sorry I missed you. 1, okay. We'll go for 1. So 16:20. It's really not much of a difference, but I feel you do still need a break in between the exercises just for positioning the body. I think you do need that time to get in. So the first one, as I mentioned, so seated or stand. Am I like dark? I'm dark. Can't win. 1 minute it's like sunny. The next. Oh, I'm blinded. Alright, I'll shut the blinds. That's a bit better. Okay, so yeah, come onto the floor, seated or on all fours. So on all fours, sorry, first. So 3 all on fours, then seated, and then 3 on the floor. So that's this one here, so threading the needle and up, or if you're standing, this one here. Okay, so we're going in 10 seconds. So in position, focus on your breathing. 3, 2, and 1. And then lifting up. Too much rotation, you can just stick with here. You don't need to bring your hand all the way up if you feel it's too advanced. Breathe in as you open up your chest, exhale as you're closing. That's it, look up towards your hand when you're looking up. Okay, change the sides if you're on singles. And closing, so on the chair or standing. 15 seconds. And 20 seconds rest there. So either sitting yourself in a low lunge position here, and you're going to do that knee rolls here. So either have a support, or if you feel you can come down on the floor. That will change so you see a bit better. Okay, and then 15 seconds other way. Again, this can be done here or on a chair. So 3, 2, and 1, off we go. So we've got this here. So if you're standing, just make sure both feet are glued to the floor. So nice and stable. Okay, halfway through, so you're doing single legs. Change, take your time coming in. More hinging over, you're already going to hit the hips a little bit more. Change direction on the circles. Last 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so hands underneath shoulders, popping one foot out to the side, and you're leaning back and then rocking forwards all the way at the hands and then all the way into the hips, forward and back, comfortable range, so you don't need to go all the way down. If you feel it's too much, just stick with here. So we'll get, and we've got this here for standing. So 3, 2, and 1, off we go. Let's get a cushion. Forwards and backwards. Inhale, exhale as you're coming up. Inhale as you're going down. Changing sides in 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Or changing legs for the standing option. So having that foot slightly in front for the standing option. Here. It's 10 more seconds. Then we're going to become seated. Focus on upper body. 3, 2, and 1. So take your time in the seated position. So this one, we're going to reach and then extend. And again, this can be done on the chair or standing. So in 3, 2, and 1. So we're going to reach, rotate and reach. Really extend the arms at the back and at the front. So thinking long stretch. Good, recenter. Coming up for halfway. Well, it's too, the arms are getting a little bit achy. Just bring them down to your side. And come back in when you're ready. So another 20 more seconds. Or you feel that's enough, rest there. So 10 more seconds. Three, 2, and 1. Okay, so taking the weight off the hands. And that's that internal, external, I went dark, rotation. Doesn't matter what I do. Okay, we're going to 10 seconds, so that internal, external rotation here. On your legs, swings forward and backwards. Okay, off we go. Oh, no. It feels like there's a big light in the room. Nice deep breathing. And the last 3 is going to be on the floor. So we've got another 15 more seconds. Take your time coming in and out. Again, if you're on the chair, you're just lifting your knee up towards your chest where you can. From side to side. Okay, you ready? Take your time, come onto the floor. So back to the upper body. So you're going to do tap here, here. Again, use the wall or using the chair. So it's tap forward with the front of your fingers, and if you can, tap with the hind and the back of your fingers. So get ready in 3, 2, 1, off we go. So tap. So keeping your elbows just at shoulder level. Feel like rotation to your shoulders. Any point, again, if it gets too much, take a rest and just have your hands by your side. More, 15 more seconds. So then we'll move on to pelvic tilts, seated or standing, or again on the floor. Last few seconds and rest there. Okay, so pelvic tilts on the floor here, and then under. Again, standing options and seated. Under. So we're going in 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Off we go. Keep going. The last few seconds. And rest there. So clasping your hands together and over. So feel it more in the back of your shoulders. Again, this can be done seated or standing. Nice big rock, lifting the back of your shoulder up slightly. And keep the other side. Again, this can be done seated. Gets too much, shake it off and relax. So go in 3, 2, and 1. So this is the last exercise. And then we'll focus on relaxation. So either after this one, you stay lying on the floor, or you take a seat if you're standing. Well done. Coming up for 20 seconds. Really pull it over, keep your hands clasped together if you can, just so you can feel more of a stretch in the rear shoulders, rear deltoids. Last 5 seconds. So 3, 2, 1. Okay, so we're going to relax every muscle in the body. So if you're on the floor, just really flop the hands by your side. Yep, get a blanket if you want. Really bring the hands around the side, let the feet flop to the side. Or we can again just come back into your chair. And I want you just to kind of nice inhale with the nose, just like the warm up, just so different breathing. So I'm going to leave the next 2 minutes just to switch off, focus on your breathing, and relax every muscle in the body where you can.